Hey everyone, welcome back to Frugal Hacking, where we cut through the noise and give you the money-saving hacks you need right now. Today, we've got two big-budget stories making headlines in the last 24 hours. More Americans are eating at home instead of dining out. Trump's tariffs could cut the U.S. deficit by $4 trillion, but those tariffs are already raising consumer prices. Let's dig in. Story 1. Eating at home is the new normal. According to Reuters, Americans are shifting habits fast. Grocery trips now outnumber restaurant and bar visits. Families are tightening their belts, skipping sit-down dinners out, and even cutting back on alcohol. In fact, alcohol sales have dropped to their lowest level on record. This isn't just about lifestyle, it's about survival. A dinner out for a family of 4 easily costs $60 to $100 with drinks, tips, and extras. Cooking that same meal at home often runs closer to $20-$25. If a family swaps out just 2 restaurant nights a week, they could save $250-$400 a month. That's like finding an extra car payment or utility bill in your budget. Meanwhile, the White House is proposing a change to retirement accounts, letting 401k plans invest in private equity or real estate. That's interesting for long-term savers, but it doesn't put money back in anyone's pocket today. The immediate impact is clear. Eating at home is one of the simplest, fastest ways to cut costs in the current economy. Budget impact. Short term, grocery bills rise slightly, but dining out costs drop sharply. Net savings of $100 per month. 3-6 months. Families sticking with this shift could save $2,000-$3,000 a year. Most affected: lower and middle income households, families with kids, workers with flat wages. Practical effects. Alcohol and restaurant industries may suffer, but household budgets benefit. Budget hacks. Swap 2 restaurant meals per week for home-cooked dinners. Save $300 a month. Buy in bulk at warehouse clubs. Stock up on proteins, rice, and pasta to stretch meals. Use grocery apps like Ibotta or Rakuten to get cash back on basics. Double recipes and freeze leftovers. Saves time and prevents takeout temptation. Replace soda, beer, and wine with homemade iced tea or flavored water. Cut $40-$60 a month. Meal prep on Sundays. Chop veggies, cook rice, and prep proteins for fast weeknight meals. Try meatless Mondays. Beans and lentils are 1/3 the cost of meat. Rotate 5-6 cheap favorites into your weekly plan to keep costs predictable. Story 2. Tariffs may cut deficit, but raise prices. The Congressional Budget Office reports that President Trump's new tariffs could slash the national deficit by $4 trillion over 10 years. On paper, that's huge. Tariffs have already brought in $26 billion this fiscal year, and the average U.S. tariff rate is now 16.7%. But here's the trade-off. Tariffs act like a hidden sales tax. Businesses pay more to import goods, and they pass that cost directly to consumers. Clothes, electronics, cars, and even groceries that rely on imported ingredients will all see higher prices. So while Washington saves money, everyday households are footing the bill. To put it in perspective, a $30 pair of imported jeans could jump to $36 or more once tariffs are factored in. A $25,000 imported car could climb $2,000-$3,000 higher. For families already battling inflation, that's a painful squeeze. Lower and middle income households will feel this most, since essentials make up a bigger slice of their budget. Budget impact prices on imports rise 5 to 15%, especially for clothing, electronics, and cars. 3 to 6 months. Inflation pressure lingers, trimming real household income. Most affected: renters, families shopping for back to school, car buyers, and households already stretched thin. Practical effects. Imported goods feel like they've had a new sales tax slapped on them. Budget hacks check product labels. Buy U.S. made when possible to avoid tariff markups. Delay significant imports like cars, appliances, and electronics until prices stabilize. Use resale apps, Poshmark, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, for clothes and furniture. Buy seasonal clearance clothing. Time your purchases right to offset tariff increases. Swap to private label groceries and household goods. They often dodge import markups. Buy in bulk. Canned goods, paper products, and toiletries often rise more slowly than imports. Shop at discount and outlet stores where overstock shields you from price hikes. For cars, consider certified pre-owned or lightly used vehicles, as tariffs hit new imports hardest. So here's the bottom line. Eating at home isn't just a health choice anymore. It's a significant financial strategy that can save families thousands a year. Tariffs may shrink the national deficit, but they're shrinking consumer wallets at the same time, making imports pricier and everyday life more expensive. The good news? With some thoughtful planning, from meal prepping to buying local or secondhand, you can stay ahead of these shifts and keep your budget strong. That's it for today's Frugal Hacks. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more money-saving insights, and drop a comment below. What's one restaurant meal you've swapped out for a home recipe? Until next time, stay frugal, stay wise, and keep hacking your budget.